Oh, it's public. All right, so I think I'm off that crazy Facebook trying to hold me back thing. Let me make sure I'm live. On you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So cool. What's up, everybody? So looking at the title, wholesalers versus realtors. What do you guys think I'm gonna talk about? What do you think I am going to chat about here today, huh? And I got my other feed up, so that way, let me turn this down. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Sue? Yeah, so what else, what do you think I'm gonna talk about here today? So a few things real quick. Listen, if you see me out in public, stop me. Let's talk about real estate. I've had two people in probably the last week that have said, I was gonna message you, but I didn't want to or I was gonna message you, or I was gonna talk to you, or I was gonna see you, or I was gonna come up to you, and decided not to. But they end up reaching out later, and I'm like, yo, always reach out. So for any of you, if you do see me, let's talk real estate. If you see me out in public, I want to, right? I want to do that. What's up, Kendall? What's up, Roy? So hit the heart if you guys can hear this. Hit the heart if you're going to stop me in public and talk about real estate. Hit the heart if you're going to share this, and that way I can talk about real estate with more people. You just let me know. This is why I'm here. All right. So I wanted to talk about a few things today, wholesalers versus realtors, and how this came up. All right. One, I get a question a lot like, hey, should I get my license if I'm going to be a wholesaler? Or I'm a wholesaler, should I get my license? And super gray, by the way, super gray area. But I just want to say, I was also in a meeting. I'll just say I was in a meeting, and an attorney came up to me. And the attorney was like, hey, so me and a few other agents are getting together, and we really want to stop these people that are taking money out of the realtor's pocket. And I was like, who's taking money out of the realtor's pocket? Because I'm already red flag. I already hear victim. Nobody's taking money out of your pocket, right? Unless you're allowing it to. Anyways, so I was like, who's doing that? He was like, have you seen or have you heard of these people that what they do is they put these homes under contract, but not just any home. It's like they're preying on older people and giving them this low price. And then and before he could finish, I'm like, wholesalers, you're talking about wholesalers? He was like, well, no. I work with wholesalers. What I'm talking about is those people that prey on older people and prey on people that are in bad situations, offer them a low price, and they take it. And they take that low price. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's an algorithm that they have to run, or there's a formula that they have to run, that by running it, it makes sense for them to list it, or to put it under contract at that price. He was like, yeah, but it's not right. They're preying on people. And not only that, why are people going to need real estate agents if they have these wholesalers out there that are doing it? Which he didn't call it a wholesaler, but they're wholesalers. And I was like, all right, there's a few things wrong with this argument. What's up, Hillary? There's a few things wrong that I'm hearing with this thing that you're talking about. Number one, this is what I'm confused about right here. How are they forcing the seller to go under contract with it? How are they forcing them? Well, they're bringing them up and they're talking about these offers. Yeah, but they're not forcing them. They're not forcing them to. See, what happens is people get so caught up in emotion and not the logic that it's the truth. It's the decision. It's the thing that's really happening, and they don't even look at the logic. This is what's happening. Wholesalers are putting up signs and calling people and whatever, right? We'll buy your home for cash, right? They do that in hopes to bring in leads. They do bring in those leads, and then they run a formula with these homes. These homes, man, are back on taxes, about to go under foreclosure, absentee owners where the owner lives in a different state and they don't even know what's going on in their property, behind on payments, maybe a lot of liens, maybe some liens, maybe one lien. I know we took over one with 3 liens in it. He had no idea what to do. Maybe they're just getting sick of having the property. What wholesalers are problem solvers for us. And I'm just gonna walk down. They're not a realtor's problem, this wholesaler versus realtors taking that's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. They're helping these sellers who couldn't afford to bring on a real estate agent because they're trying to get as much as they can, or at least break even, or something. They need help. They don't want to be in the situations that they're in. Luckily, you do have these wholesalers out there that are helping these sellers get from underneath these hard liens, that behind on payments, whatever. Or there's so much repairs that need to be done to the house, they don't have enough money to do it. So they offer them money. There is no twisting their arm for them to go under contract. They're not hitting them over the head with a club and signing for them. That's not how it's done. And this guy is an attorney in this area. What are you guys' thoughts so far? Because here's the other part. Hit the heart, by the way, if you guys agree with what I'm saying so far. Share if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys even... What's up, Shelby? Agree with this. Here's the other part. There's no way you're going to be taking these type of clients from realtors and like eliminating realtors altogether. Realtors altogether. You just won't. Because when the wholesaler goes in, there's a formula. There's a formula that they have to make sure fits for the offer price that they're going to offer the seller. If the seller goes up a couple thousand, it doesn't make sense anymore. They're not looking to put this house at market value. They're looking to undercut the market with the offer, but the offer gets the seller out of a bad situation. There's no way that they're going to kick out realtors. What do you guys think, man? So not only that, but so check this out. You have the seller, by the way, that goes ahead and wants to, or they wouldn't do it, signs the contract with the wholesaler. What happens? The wholesaler already should have buyers lined up in that area looking for that product. They pass that contract to a buyer, which is an investor. The buyer is looking either to buy and hold, which means rent it out, or flip it, or some other means. But it's got to fit the formula that they know that buyer is looking for. Okay? Once that happens, the buyer gets it. Let's say that it is a buy and hold or a flipper. What happens then? One, they take care of the liens that need to happen. They take care of the back taxes. They take care of the mortgage. They take care of the repairs. They start to uplift it. It becomes a property that the neighborhood wants in the neighborhood. Excuse me. I'm eating like crazy and I'm burping, so I apologize. But now the neighborhood, you could drive by this house and you're glad. You're happy it's in the neighborhood. Not only that, what does it do, right? The home goes under contract, sells. Let's say it was a flip. What did that just do? It upped the value of the neighborhood. So now the neighbors love this. Now when the agent, the realtor, goes to list a house at market value down the street, they're going to use that house that had to be uplifted, beautiful, brought up the value of the market in that neighborhood. Now the realtor gets to use that to now bring more money to the seller that wants to list it at market value. Now tell me how that's taking money out of the realtor's pocket. Tell me. Someone argue that for me. What's up, Donathan? It's not, is it? What's happening is that when somebody doesn't understand something, by the way, almost in anything, they get scared of it. You have to go in and you have to get educated on what a wholesaler is. They're not our enemy, they're our friends. They help us raise the value of the neighbors, or the neighbor, or the market. That way we can ensure that the people that we will list their properties can sell at a higher price. I just wanted to get on that because again, I go in this it's a meeting of, it's I don't want to say it's high profile meeting. It's just a good meeting. Okay. And then the attorney there brings this up and starts having a conversation. So by the way, he turned around. He did not want to talk to me anymore because I wasn't going to fall into the narrative that it's against real estate agents, because it's not. It's not. It is the benefit of the investor, the seller, the wholesaler, the neighborhood, the market, and the new buyer that buys the home that's now uplifted in the neighborhood that they want to live in, or a renter who needed a place to stay anyways. We know that it's the rental market's like this right now. Thank God we had somebody that took the risk on the property to lift it up. What do you guys think? Any questions on that? I had to dive in, quick 10-minute bleh at you guys, because this has been coming up. Wholesalers versus realtors is bull jive. Wholesalers help realtors, realtors help wholesalers, and that's it. That's it. There is nobody taking money out of the realtor's pocket. It's victim language. It's a victim mindset. And maybe that there's something good that comes out of this. All I could do is educate the people, or that attorney, or my best, right? Because when emotion gets in the way, sometimes there's a block, there's a wall that they put up and could care less about the logic or even the facts. The conversation didn't go much further. So I said, okay, I'll go to social media. I bet I got some reach there. I bet I can reach some people out there. So I am. What's up, Philip? Hey, welcome to EXP, Philip. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns about wholesalers or versus realtors or whatever. Reach out, DM me, talk to me. I don't see any questions or concerns. Then I'm just going to take it that you guys are just agreeing with me. Let me know what you guys got. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I love you guys. Bye-bye.